Introduction. Hey, I hear you're a foster parent. I'd like to do that one day, she says eagerly, almost whimsically. She looks about 26, the same age I was when I became a foster parent. She says this while filling her coffee cup at the back table at church, about to head into service after the first song has already started to play. As she splashes in the cream and swings her purse over her shoulder, she asks, "Has it been hard?" Her eyes are bright and earnest. I smile. "Yes," I say. "But has it been worth it?" she asks, flipping her long brown hair over her shoulder and already taking steps away from the coffee table and into the sanctuary. There's just too much to say to respond with any kind of accuracy, so I settle for, "It's hard and it's worth it," trying to sound hopeful without implying that it's a breeze. She mouths a voiceless, "Thank you," as she slips into the service. In my former life as a community college English as a second language instructor, small talk was always one of the hardest aspects of teaching immigrants and refugees about American culture. It was challenging as we role-played in advanced ESL classes that "How are you?" and "How's it going?" are often just another form of saying hello. Many people who ask the question are not prepared to stop, engage, and actually hear the answer. The same can apply to questions on the fly about foster care. In an ideal world, a coffee date would be the next best place to start, but drinking a pot of coffee and taking up space at a cozy table in the corner still wouldn't be enough to convey how much my foster care journey has transformed me as a person. I humbly write this letter, explaining the things I wish someone had shared with me when I began my fostering journey in 2003. Should you choose to foster, I want you to be as prepared as possible. Additionally, I founded a grassroots movement, Embrace Oregon, which has been the catalyst for the statewide initiative Every Child. I continue to have the privilege of interacting with countless prospective and current foster parents, as well as those who work with our state's child welfare agency in many roles. For your reading ease, I broke this letter up into 7 primary sections. Please know these aren't perfect delineations, as many areas ebb and flow into one another. As we prepare to dive in, I want to share 3 things. 1, I literally didn't know a single person who had ever been a foster parent before becoming one. I only knew the hazy concept of foster care. Now, after more than a decade and a half of personal experience, as well as walking alongside others, I desire to share with you some educational, practical, emotional, and hard-fought snippets of wisdom I have learned, sometimes the hard way, about foster parenting. 2, I have direct experience with the 2 primary ways people become foster parents. I have raised my hand to choose to willingly become a foster parent, and years later, I was also tapped on the shoulder by a state agency asking me to be a foster parent for a specific child related to me. Both journeys are unique and challenging. While I do not focus on the specific challenges of being a relative foster parent, this letter has relatable truths to people fostering in both categories. 3, more than anything, I wish someone had sat me down, looked me in the eye, and told me this non-sugar-coated truth. Foster care is a constant invitation to walk a precarious tightrope between reality and hope.